But it was me being disorganized yet again. Why aren't you oscillating? There we go. Alright. Get some air flowing in this room. It's actually pretty warm today. Make sure we got all the space. There we go. Let's move this off to the side here. That could be condensed a little bit further. There we go. Alright, and I don't see anybody here yet, so let's go tell people we're online, yeah? Alright. There we go. Nathan, Rusty, how are you guys doing today? Just gonna send this link around a little bit more. There we go. Weird says you're not seeing me on Twitch, because I'm seeing me on Twitch. Let me hop back over there and take a look. Chuck saying, yo dude, how's it going? Yeah, everything's looking fine to me. Alright, alright. They're shadow banning me already, guys. Haven't even started yet, but I've heard that's a problem. They just keep the big guys on top, and the little guys aren't even allowed to get any attention to start out. Also, I know I'm not like sick or anything, but I am feeling quite dehydrated this today. Let's see here. Rusty's on his lunch break. Good stuff. Alright. Let's get these old joints loosened up. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Knees are feeling a little stiff. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Prayer warrior saying preach. Alright. I don't really think I'm qualified to preach all that much, but I'll certainly say what I think and what I know when asked. Alright. And then if I'm wrong, I hope someone tells me. I need people to tell me when I'm wrong about things so that they can then tell me what they know and think. And regardless of whether or not that's right, you know, or whichever one of us is right over the other, doesn't really matter. I like to know it regardless. I like to add it to my worldview because, you know, even if it's completely contradictory to something that I think and know, what brought that person to thinking the way that they do versus what brought me to think the way that I do about any given topic, really. He might know something I don't. There might be some wider context, some broader nuance, some chaos theory involved. Who knows? I like how active the chat is today. Red Wall, bring it around town. That's what we do here. Jack Murphy, hello. Let's see here. Especially when you post. Naughty Bits can get you shadow banned. I am completely covered from head to toe. My face is visible even though it probably shouldn't be. My hands are visible. I might make my forearms visible. Because it is actually a little bit warmer out here. It has been so far. It just doesn't look better. Not exactly dealing with the most high-tech setup here. So, if the forearms show up better on camera than the sleeves, I should probably keep the sleeves rolled up. There we go. Showing forearms, scandalous. Alright, where did I leave off on the stretches? I should do toe touches again. You should do toe touches too. Even if you're out just on your lunch break. Even if you're at work, do some toe touches. Even if your coworkers look at you funny, forget about it. We're keeping that lumbar and hamstrings healthy. Now then. Oh, gotta do scorpion and standing leg extension. Get these quads loosened up. I'm starting darn near an hour late and I'm gonna end up regretting that. There we go. Stiff as a board today, guys. I should do some workout. Tomorrow Deadpool VR releases and I might want to be more active than lay in bed. Yeah, there we go. Question, Brawny, if you had a superhero as a fitness coach, who would you pick? Frick. Good. So let me think for a second here of the ones that I know. Maybe Master Roshi. Any of those characters from Ryo Zanpaku. That's the Kenichi, Earth's Mightiest Disciple series. Those were all some pretty cool teachers. Stick from Marvel. Stick was the guy that trained Daredevil and Elektra. I don't think I'd want Daredevil or Elektra as my coach. But Stick, that'd be cool. Who else? I'm not sure. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Punisher, maybe? I bet you get pretty strong getting trained by the Punisher. Let me think. Who else? I can't really think of too many off the top of my head. So, you know, some of those teacher characters there. If you got any other ideas, hit me up. Let me know. Master Splinter. That's a good one. Alright, let's do some more stretches before I waste any more time here. Okay. Get those thighs. Alright. Now for the butterfly. Get some more of these sitting stretches in. Yeah, I know that I figured that comics in general could count. Problem is I don't know that many. I know a little bit about a little bit. I don't know all the characters. And I think less of them would make good teachers, right? So you might have noticed that, like, of the people that I picked, you know, I'll adopt Splinter there, but frickin' they were all teachers. Stick, Master Roshi. I think the only one I listed that wasn't a teacher was Punisher. Ryo Zanpaku, the teachers at Ryo Zanpaku, they themselves admit in that series that they're not really teachers and that they're not really used to dealing with students. That's just kind of where all the strongest fighters in the world go to train with each other, and then this kid shows up saying, I want to learn martial arts from you guys. I think only one of them, I think that the judo teacher was the only one that, like, was actually ready to teach. Spider-Man, you say? I don't know if Spider-Man could really teach what he does, because that's another thing that takes out a lot of superheroes, is not only are they not really teachers, but they didn't really, like, most of them did not get their abilities by training or anything like that. They might have needed to train with their abilities after they got them, but they didn't train to get them. So, like, what's Spider-Man going to coach me on? He can just naturally, strength proportional to spiders, super equilibrium, super spatial awareness, reflexes, the whole 9 yards. How's that going to transition into training fitness? His powers do all the fitness for him. Seems a little counterintuitive to seek to be trained by somebody that doesn't really understand what they're doing. And it's not like he'd be able to convey those skills to me either. So, I got a question for you guys here, and give it to me straight. How do we like the kata segments of these workout live streams that I've been doing? Like for me, they're sort of a good way to start, get the muscles a little more loose. But I don't want to be boring you guys. And they do take a good significant amount of time to get through it. I don't even do all the ones I know. I know like 30. I do 8. Furthermore, what about the cat? What does the cat think about this? Surely, this cat must have some kind of opinion. That's the wrong pocket. See? Look at this thing. You know what? I take it back. There's no way this thing has any sort of opinions on anything. Look at him. Just no thoughts going on there. Other than, I want to get down. Okay, go ahead. Peter did teach Miles Morales. Okay, at least in the versions where he's alive. Well, okay, I get that. But that's another Spider-Man, so I don't really think that that counts. There we go. Maybe we'll just do a couple of katas today. And then get into the main workouts here. All right. Dick Grayson is a teacher. Yeah, that'd be good. I could see that. All right, I'm gonna call it there for katas today. I don't know why. I'm just having trouble getting myself moving. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break. When I come back, we're going to hop up on that tower. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Tamagotchi Killer NYC. Got a potty squat? Yeah, just a quick run to the bathroom. Like I said, for some reason I've been feeling a little dehydrated today, so I've been drinking a lot of water, and that's gonna, I mean, there's nothing but upsides to staying adequately hydrated, except that there is one pretty significant downside. Is that you could be too hydrated, and you gotta take a lot of breaks. So we're gonna try a couple of different things today. We're gonna do the tower, and then what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing each exercise one at a time with a couple minute break in between each one, I'm gonna see how badly I kill myself just trying to get through all of them without stopping. So let's get to it. There we go. Whew. All right, here we go. I feel like I could have gotten to 10 pull-ups there just now, but it would have taken everything I got. I decided to save some strength for the other 2 sets of this I gotta do. I hope that was 10. I did not count. I'll count these though. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now then, timer. Well, it turned itself off. Now I gotta set it up all over again. There we go. Whew. Whew. So if I'm going to do that thing that I was talking about, where I just rush through all of them without stopping, I am 100% going to need a lighter weight for the kettlebell section. So I'll use the 15s today and see how that goes. And I got 2 pairs of 15s. And one of the pairs has a really wide base, and that'll be good for the kettlebell burpees, because part of my problem with the kettlebell burpees is I still got to do them slow. If you launch out into the push-up too fast with those, freaking break your wrist, and that would suck. Because, that's going to take away my ability to do that for a little while. And to have that happen on stream would just be super embarrassing. Basically, I'm going to pick up those 15 pounders and just not put them down until it's time to do heavy bag. All right. Pull-ups are most people's biggest challenge there, Rusty. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah, 2 weights in a row. It's definitely wise to save some strength. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I feel absolutely amazing. Here we go. Man, can you believe he unlisted this song? There's absolutely no reason to do that. Flow right until the end of time. We'll have each other's backs and let a true self shine. And that's because everything we need is alright here when we're with our team. Alright. Let's see if I got a third 8 in me. Nope. 6 freaking half reps. Yeah, I know. I have no illusions about how freaking bad those pull-ups were just now. Here we go. Yeah. All right. If you're watching on Twitch, say something. If you're following along, let me know. After this next minute and a half, we're going to give ourselves a real endurance test. You know, I wonder if the chill out R&B track about Tree Hugger counts as exercise music. It might make halfway decent meditation music. Oh well. Always need more music on the playlist. Keep things varied as much as possible. Ooh, she slips to a beautiful breeze, fire like I've never seen. Whoa. Alright, guys. Just beating a boss for Ring Fit today. Nice. Let's see here. Set this timer up. There we go. We're going to be 1 minute on. That was the wrong button. There we go. "30 seconds. Now we need 3 for core, 3 for burpees, 3 for kettlebell swings, 3 for monkey squats, 3 for step ups. It's 15 rounds. All right. Oh, I forgot to set the camera angle. Whatever. We're just going to work with it. I'm very grateful for the ceiling fan right now. That's blowing a real nice cool breeze on my face while I do this. These are heel touches. I'm working my obliques. Just kind of flexing my stomach from side to side. Alright, there's a 30-second cooldown. I wonder if I should even be having these rest periods. I'll have to try to ask somebody who knows more than me. But for now, let's just hammer out as many dead bugs as we can. Alright, next, I'm thinking sit-ups. Nah, it should be leg lifts, actually. The lower abs are arguably more important than the upper abs. Because any ab exercise you do, and even most non-ab exercises you do, are going to hit your upper abs anyway. The lower abs are the ones that need the attention. Keep losing my grip. Ah, failed right at the end. Okay. Now I only got 30 seconds, so let's get these kettlebells. So, Redwall, tell me what that boss needs in order to get beat. Oh yeah, that kick out for these burpees is a lot easier with this really wide base. Alright. Tell me I got a super belted ice in here. Alright. At the moment, a lot of yoga poses. Okay. Not bad at all. Okay. crud. Failed. All right. Come on, Brawny, this is pathetic. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Oh, I think I forgot to program the curls into the timer. All right, let's try something a little different on these kettlebell swings here. Ah! No good. Okay, next are monkey squats. Definitely starting to reach VO2 max here. I don't have to stop. I just have to slow down. Control my breathing to the best of my ability. Oh. Okay, that's good for now. Okay, that's one set of those. 2 more to go. Definitely getting a little lightheaded. Okay. Shoulders are starting to burn. Okay, that's good. Except there's no time to rest. Gotta do curls next. Nope, my shoulders are not going to allow that. Yeah, I made that first curl and I didn't even feel my bicep. It was just shoulder. Flared right the heck up. I think I miscounted the amount of rounds I need to, anyway. So, let me check on chat real quick. I'll get a sip of water, we'll restart the timer and do step-ups. Whew. Good job, Redwall. Placeholder. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Working hard at your job does not necessarily constitute as exercise. It can, but you got to be doing everything just right. You still need your rest times. All right. Let's do our step-ups here. There we go. Oh, we're doing good, guys. All right. Whew. Yep, this is some good sweat we're getting here. Ooh, come on. Come on. All right, good stuff. Okay. All right, let's take a couple minutes. I'm a lot less worried about falling as I am hitting my head on the ceiling fan. But yeah, legs are getting tired at the end there. Head's getting light. Whew. I'm thinking I'm going to call it there for today. I think it was a decent effort I put in. I still got to teach it a little bit. I've still got some computer work to do. These are all very convenient excuses. But I definitely need to adapt to doing all of the cardio weights back to back to back with no rest like that. If I can manage to eat right and sleep right, I'll probably do better on Wednesday with that same plan. But I like it, you know, it feels pretty good, and I'm getting through it all a lot quicker, because really, I mean, time is pretty important around here. There's only so much you can do in the time that we have. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say, but thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you had fun watching me. I hope you followed along as well, and if you did, I hope you had a good, safe, beneficial workout. Always, you know, be sure to let me know if you have any kind of questions, and I'll help you to the best of my ability. We'll see you again on Wednesday, hopefully 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more of this. Until then, stay safe, God bless, and we'll see you later.